Hello everyone, we're again Who here. Welcome to my Wii playthrough of the Stanley Parable, the Ultra Deluxe Edition on PS5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and of course PC. Although I don't remember starting here though.
Psst. Stanley, come
What?
over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
You do? What's over here though? Hmm. Now I'll indulge you, narrator, just this once. Going for the fan. Why am I some sort of secret agent? Well, I guess still part of the actual new content here.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about
Already
the
in it.
past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made
Hmm?
something special and tucked it away here where the game's
Oh!
developers won't find it.
A mine Hyrule
Just
Temple.
our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's
Memory
where I've
Zone?
been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Alright. Oh my god, we're getting nostalgic now.
You of how wonderful Stanley Parable was
2013
before it
or
was
2000.
sided with a cheap PlayStation port.
At least.
Remember back in October
But it's on Xbox and Switch too,
when the
you
game
asshole.
originally launched. Back then, video
Yeah?
games had integrity.
Oh, mostly
Back
the collector's
then,
edition.
It all meant something.
Which I added.
Oh, the waste.
Audience Award. How did they get a BAFTA? I don't think it got. Oh dear, we're getting soldier going. It's crazy to think that the Stanley Parable is nearly a decade older now. Christ. And that's not counting, of course, the original Half-Life 2 mod, which I was applying to bother show. Nah, I'm sure I can look that up anyway. It's probably the same. I take a brief look at the original Half-Life 2 smile because it happened. Why is there a $1 bill here? Ah, the Stanley Parable demonstration. The demo that wasn't a demo. Oh yeah, these bullshit achievements. Don't play for 5 years. I'm pretty much gone now, and the one achievement you can't get unless you hack the game. Alright. I would never these new video game releasing today. Yeah, so I think the Half-Life 2 is but the Half-Life 2 model of the Stanley Parable is probably just a more privileged version of the actual game, at least what I looked for, so I don't know.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "We're so
Are these
many
actual
times that
reviews
aspire to be more
or
than
just
games
forced up
and up
ones?
less than any form of art. Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
Just hit stroke your ego
literally
now, aren't
every
you?
game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now
Free?
it's nothing. It's
But
no games at all.
we have Persona
It isn't
5
even the
now.
Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Don't say that. Oh, what's down here? Memory Zone maintenance. I can't get inside. No, nothing I can do. Maybe we'll come back to it later, who knows. Person of the year, so blurry. Oh, is this like the original Game Maker engine thing you used to make it? Hmm. Oh wow. Huh?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com.
Source
The Stanley
SDK.
Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers
repeatable
some of the most enjoyable,
carpet textures.
surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game.
Oh,
9 out of 10.
GameSpot.
Don't you get it,
GameSpot
Stanley?
sucks.
The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with.
You're not mentioning Xbox or the Switch. It's because I'm playing on the PS5 and you're really not allowed to say Xbox or Nintendo on PlayStation. Hey. What's over there? Did I say the serious room? One you can get to about
These
hacking?
were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Oh, the game's still right there. Oh, now it's open.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
A vending machine.
Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection
What?
of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular
Pressurized
online
Gas?
storefront for computer games. I haven't looked
That
at
ain't
these in
real.
years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Uh-oh. Not everyone likes a Stanley Parable here.
Play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
Oh.
Funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the.
Oh, we've got negative reviews now, and all for like from the actual Steam page. So, oh dear. Look, not everyone's going to like the same thing in the way to. Oh, look at the tractor here. Doesn't really do anything. So what? I'm just gonna see a bunch of negative reviews now. Oh, here we go.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games,
Oh dear,
this
Thunder.
preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh,
Honestly,
this is actually quite shocking.
I seem preachier.
Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear.
Again, one of these are real reviews or just washed up ones.
These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Oh, shut up, Mr. Perfect.
Like I let these people down. Perhaps the
I
Stanley
don't say that
Parable
either.
isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Oh no. Another one.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that.
Skip button?
If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you.
Yeah, I could still just run around there without you.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I do anything for the customer, Stanley.
Where did this thing come
a skip
from?
button we shall have.
Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant
So there's a
droning
time
starts
traveling
to bore
button.
you, with just the push of a button,
Fast
you'll
forward
observe
with
my
a
fast.
body
It's
end.
what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is
Alright, let's give it a try.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of
Okay.
unnecessary verbal flourishes and...
Try that again.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption...
So I could skip with you.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
Every time I press the button, the further into the future I travel to.
I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
Oh crap, I'm trapped.
Certain that there was one here before. How
well, only one thing to do.
I don't think one can enter a room without a door.
We must go to the future.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
12 hours?
It's been frozen there.
I just skipped half a day.
But they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Oh, let's just keep press this button then.
You're back.
Oh.
You're back. Oh my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think
the whole light's gone now.
Well, 2 weeks. I've
Oh,
been
it's
sitting here all that time.
been...
Just sitting here. It's not a single person.
Well, it's been weeks now.
And you think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
Sign away there.
It's
But I need to keep going to the future.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
God, how long's it been now?
After a year. Have you ever sat down in one place
Oh God.
and moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret.
I skipped the whole year. What's this, 2023 now? So
regret for the longest time, Stanley.
how about let's do a decade. So now it's 2033. Okay. I guess the narrator's dead now. Nothing. I guess all I can do right now is just keep going forward in time. Yep. Is there anything back here? No, just pure blackness. Alright. What? Oh, the clock fell down now. God, how's one on me now? 20 years? Is it... Let's say it's 2050 now.
But they didn't understand the game was
the wait is
never
back.
meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review.
Is the narrator more mortal or something? Okay, he's gone again. I don't know. Is it 21, 22 now? God knows how long it's been now.
Is never the end, 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 is never the end.
I don't like this.
Is never the end.
Take me away.
Is never the end, is never the end.
Take me home. Alright, and I think that's the last we'll hear in Waiter. Now, so nice. I assume he's dead now. All you do is just keep traveling to the future. The ceiling has collapsed. I guess we must keep time traveling to the end of the earth. Light! Light! We have a light! Sucks we still can't jump or climb, so Keep time travel again. Life! We have life! Oh, it's beautiful. Alright. And it's all dead. Oh no. Keep going forward. Nope, still dead. Alright, so you keep going one on one. Eventually the ceiling will collapse and
I have something very exciting to show you.
sorry, Wendy, but if you keep skip on, the wall eventually collapse, you'll eventually be able to get out and walk across an endless desert, what I assume is a dead earth. And then that's where the battle will end, and will kick you back to the beginning of the game as always. So yeah, I'd say that because for some reason every time I stream, my stream seems to randomly cut off during 10 PM, which I don't know why. If you don't want to know why that happens, I would like to know why. Anyways,
how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
So it's just
the
so
original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So
what's this new content talking about,
I say we take it one step even further.
Huh?
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever
What?
the Stanley Parable 2.
2?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel.
I'm not playing a re-release?
Built from the ground up.
This is a sequel now?
It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Hell yeah!
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier
So is
than Ultra
play a
Deluxe,
sequel
don't
now?
you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right
should I
there.
change the name of this Let's Play now, or
It
what?
screams progress and innovation.
Well, you see what I mean
long-term
once we get
franchising potential.
into it. Oh look, Photoshop. I guess we're playing a sequel all along, I guess. Oh god, we got 2s everywhere. New content is out. New content part 2 is in. Cool red section of the chart. Oh, everything's red. Ooh. Hey look, Google PowerPoint. The Stanley Parable 2 logo. Love all this weird logos, but I get 2 hearts of the brain. 2 S. Oh god, 2 Stanleys. One size enough. We don't need 2.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features
That's a good question.
For it. I figure that if I
2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 arms, 2 legs.
That surely the game will
Two.
spring up around them.
What does people actually look like anyway with Stanley Parable?
Much more of a fuzzy
I imagine
than anything scientific or logical.
we actually breaking out. Imagine we actually breaking out this never-ending simulation that Stanley's in, and probably a virtual where it's actually aperture science. So, let's say, the prequel to the Stanley Parable 2 is the sequel to the Stanley Parable. It's the prequel to the Stanley Parable 2 is the sequel to the Stanley. The new it's never the end. This way to the show floor. Okay, new features, new content. So many tools. Expo Hall 2. I don't know. Well, we'll end this off here. So, next time on the Stanley Parable, should I call this Ultra Deluxe still, or should I call it the Stanley Parable 2 from now on? Oh, I'm confused, but we'll see what new features we got now in the Stanley Parable News 2. So, yeah, I'll see you later, guys, I guess. I don't know.